Hello, welcome to Studio Nicole. I'm Nicole and I'm so glad that you're here. I am going to just stay on a roll and record day 5 of the 100-day project right now because I want to finish this page. I just cannot get up and walk away from it without finishing it. So I'm going to pick one of these mark making techniques, and I am not sure exactly what I want to do yet. There are definitely a few of these that are not going to work. So I'm trying to work with what I have already on the page. Because I have this writing, I don't think that something like, for example, a Zentangle inspired design is going to work with this writing that's already on the page. I think it's going to compete too much for attention. So I want something that's a little more subtle. I might go with splattered ink, which is a very basic. It's very basic in terms of an art journaling technique. So it's good to start off with it in the first week, right? We're just starting with some of the easy stuff. So splattered ink marks. Let's go with that. And I did do a little bit of that when I was building my background. You can see that there's a little bit of this pink watercolor crayon spattered on the page, but I think I want to do some black to bring in the black of this outline and the black of the text. So the question is, do I want like a really heavy black, like an ink, or do I want a black that is going to fade like a Stabilo? And I think I'm going to go with Stabilo. If I can find, somewhere here on my desk is a Stabilo All pencil. I know that it exists. I know that I have one. I probably have multiple ones. But where? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I did look, but I gave up because it was taking too long and I don't know. So I just got a new one out. This is, if you can see, this is an aquarellable Stabilo All. Well, let's see if I'm trying to get this into focus so you can see what that says. Stabilo All. This is a water-soluble pencil, and I absolutely love them. They are one of my favorite art supplies ever. So what I'm going to do is one of my favorite techniques. The ladies in my in-person art classes absolutely love this technique too. So if you've never tried it, definitely give it a shot. I'm going to get some scrap paper because I want to block the page behind it. I probably should move this out of the way. I'm going to move this. Look, this would be so awesome on another page. Like, what a cool focal point. All right, holding on to that. Here's what we do. We get a wet paintbrush. This is just plain water on a paintbrush. And you can dip it or you can spray if you need to. Sometimes I don't have clean water and I just use my little spray bottle to spray my paintbrush. And then we're going to get the tip of the Stabilo wet. And then as it starts to activate, it turns into almost a kind of ink. And then we're going to splatter. So I'm just splattering. Let me move this down so you can see, really see what's happening here. Okay. See that nice splatter? Oh, love it. Can't get enough. We need a little more water. I have this one big like splotch right here and it kind of feels like it's floating all by itself. So I want some more splatters right around it so that it feels, yeah, like it's part of a cluster. A little more over here, a little more in this corner. And I think this is good. It looks good to me. So let me move this back up so that I don't bump into it with my head. I have some black Stabilo on on my brush from when I was splattering. So I'm just going to use that because I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste anything. So I'm just going to kind of go around the edges where that ink was from the last video. And I'm just going to darken up some of those edges. This is probably what I should have done to begin with, was the Stabilo, honestly. Although I will say that I'm noticing the Stabilo does not go well over top of the gelato. So the ink was probably a good call after all. All right. I'm going to take just a second to dry this, and then I'll show you the finished product. Okay, I am back with a finished page. This is the first finished page in this journal, and it has 5 techniques. So we have an acrylic wash background. We have gelatos, which are water-soluble crayons. We have tiny journaling, we have a silhouette cutout, and then we have ink splatter. Now, this is not ink, obviously, it's Stabilo. And if you look closely, you can see one of my favorite things about Stabilo, which is that some of it, if it's very concentrated, it will be very dark. And then other splatters are much paler or much more subtle. And what that does is it really creates a depth. So some of the splatters feel like they're farther away and other ones feel like they're right on the surface, which gives a really nice sense of dimension to a page. So this is our first finished art journaling page. We did this in 5 days. Theoretically, although I did record days 3, 4, and 5 all at the same time, but shh, don't tell anybody. Um, we have 19 more pages to go, and then we'll have completed the 100-day project. If you are following along, I would love to see what you're doing. Follow me over on Facebook and share your own pictures of your days of creating. I would love to see how you are interpreting the prompts, or if you're choosing different prompts, tell me about that. I can't wait to hear it. Either comment on this video or follow me over on Facebook, but let me know what you're doing. I'd love to hear about it. Thanks so much for being here, folks. If you haven't subscribed, please do like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will be happy to see you in the next video. Thanks so much.